Really, the extent in our involvement. Sorry, I'm back. I had to do something. In this globe I did wasn't nothing, just going cutscene. Really, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our hologram barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Especially though they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have gone undergo Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was her own people and property values were in free fall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it's a risky venture. The mayor could not find business willing to take on the project. So if it fell to my company, Quasartico, the internal plan was to create a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Place where wild Pokemon can live alongside humans. There were concerns from the uneasy with the idea, even though there was no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something that we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting serial energy. That is when we also began detecting the strain that drain project, which we called Mega Power, and all concerns of Lumios. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to the tower, and now we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If the dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the Pokemon people in Lumios once again more. Don't worry, TMMZ will help get this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg your pardon, ma'am. It seems I've been called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It's thanks to Vinny that I came to know AZ. Which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much about your child now, as if we wouldn't want to help the people in Pokemon and Lumios. We are glad to help, right, Az? Yeah, protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make the city where people and Pokemon can truly live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will, which means we'd better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind asking me, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I keep it to remember her by. Oh crap. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumia searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you excuse me, please one moment of your time. I've just got brief about the latest reading. We checked contract on Mega Power. We email you all the details as usual. Leave it to me. This is what Team MZ is here for. Wait, either she killed her mother, or Jet is her mother. We are going to make Lumious see that people in Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, guys, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. She either knew her mother, killed her mother, or is her mother. One of the two. I'm out the door. Guys, click A. I didn't notice that she does kind of look like. Okay, think about it. It could be her mother, could killed her mother. I don't know which one. Honestly, I don't even know the bad guy yet because everyone seems suspicious, but then they sometimes at the same time not as suspicious. So why'd Vinny call you over to Quizartico? I guess the friends just wanted to let know they got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our hope to take care of Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about the Rogue Mega Evolution ports to us into? That we did, which suppose we means it's time for another strategy meeting. Yeah, here's the news info from Vinny. Our first concern is oh, Facing Dragonite, Tyranitar, Starmie. Wait, that's not what I thought we'd be doing. All three of those can be difficult to take on even when they have Mega Evolve, which means they'll be extra tough customers when Rogue Revolution sets in. Do you feel up to this? Yep. And that was quick to the point. Team Z will be touring your ground as well. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. You can't just let them guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gone at working together. Yeah, we claimed so many rogue Pokemon, and Team Z is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Mega Evolution. We stake out each location and support as from there. Dragonite. Just doing Dragonite. Tyranitar. And she'll be doing Staryu. Wait. We all seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders as. I can handle it. Thanks, Az. I'm really glad to hear that. And you count on all of us to hear your Pokemon before we get into the battle. Alright, team, let's move out, save more Pokemon from Mega Evolution. But we're not facing Malamar? I thought we were going to face Malamar. We're never getting that, Ethan. We're almost done the game. Okay. I kind of want to do the Tyranitar first. Because it's the one I have the most good teammates for. Okay, maybe Staryu also, though. Tyranitar, Sergeant Sausage can hear when he's kind of the goat of the team. I hate when they make me just pick. I can't really tell which one is. I'm guessing you have to go in the building. Guessing it's up here. I want to get as many Mega Shards as I can. Okay, note to self. Hope I can learn Fire Punch sometime soon. Wait, do I have Fire Punch? I want to check before I actually keep Flare Blitz. Fire Punch, Fire Punch, Fire Fang, Fire Punch. Oh, I do. I'm teaching it that. Well, it must be because Pokemon's attacking me. Probably is because Pokemon's attacking me. I just want to teach my Pokemon Mega Punch thing. Oh, it's down here. Okay, now I can. I'm teaching a Fire Punch. I like Flare Blitz, but I feel like Fire Punch is just better. Wait, how do I get down there? I just jumped off the building. Oh, there's a way through there. These Mega Shards. I'd rather be. Crap, there's a lot of shards here. This? Okay, that's the big ones. Now we can have it. Here's our likely soon to be Mega Evolved target towards the Iron one. Did you do your research? As you expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against it. Yep. Mine should. Sergeant Sausage should too. And a good chunk of my team. This is probably the one I'm least worried about. Okay, that's the first time they ever healed me from before a battle. That's just weird. So they heal me after. But this is new. Let's go. Don't know how I'm gonna take out Dragonite. Don't really figure out a plan. I gotta figure out a plan, but don't know how. That was first make a charge. Dragonite just himself. Stop following me. Mega Evolve, Mega Evolve. Wait, why is it showing it just now? This is not how it was before. Is it because of the update or something? This has to be because of the update. And the second one. That was dangerous. Not again, not again, not again, not again. That was different. We're turning the next to go next. Oh, what's that? That's not good. What's... Stop going through the same room. Okay, this is a completely new game. Let's heal up Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Boy. Oh, get over here! There we go, we won. That was harder than expected. Got the Tyranitar, or as it's called, T-Tornite. Man, that was kind of stressful. all these wild Pokemon gathering lemurs and all the rogue Mega Evolution. I've been revived. We can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. So how would I take out Dragonite other than Barbarian? But it's weak and good. Well, my team's really weak with Tyranitar. I'm just gonna try to beat it. I don't think I'm gonna do a good job. It's a ton of against my entire team basically. Sergeant Sausage is weak because of flying. Well, everything's really weak because of flying. Like, I wanted. I didn't know there's Alpha Gumi here. Stop running away! Why is this thing just running? I expect it to hit me. I want catch. I want Alpha Gumi. There we go. Sorry about that, Lou. How do I get to this mansion? He's on top of the mansion. How do I get on the mansion? Right, somewhere. What's making that sound? That could be a way. But it's this mansion. That's definitely no way. There's gotta be a ladder somewhere. I don't know about, or an elevator that I don't know about, because they don't tell me where the elevators are. Guess we try to go in the building? Oh, we can't go in the building. Wait, that's the rare flower. I need to get it. How do I get up there? Let's say that way, but that way's like too far of a gap. Maybe there's a way on this building? Right there, I see now. I'm supposed to go to this building. And go over here. Go on top of here. Don't need anything. There's rotom glide here. And I can get over there. I don't know if I got that. Someone catch it. Why am I throwing it up? Why am I throwing it up? That's just weird. Let's just get there before nighttime falls. There you are, Dragonite, just up ahead. So if Dragonite is pretty strong Pokemon and it's starting to build tough. Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too, so we don't really know what to expect from it. But you look here, is something on your mind? Reason for protecting Unicorn? Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to practice it since the people I'm searching for here is somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumia's Mega Evolution Road problem. Let's save this Dragonite. Hopefully. My team's pretty bad against it. Mainly because of the flying part, but it's Flying Dragon, so electric ain't good either. I didn't want to send out him, I want to send out him. What's happening? Stop following, Barbarical! Barbarical, can you not follow me for a few seconds? Yeah, that sucked. I hate the tornado. Mega Evolve, Mega Evolve! I have the Mega Evolution! I can't see anything! Why is that tornado so big? It's doing so much damage, I can't see anything. I hate this Dragonite. He's so annoying! Evolve, Mega Evolve. What's happening here? What's happening? What's happening? How long is this thing gonna shoot lasers at me for? And come on, keep saying Emboar. Stop getting Emboar. Come on, get over here. There we go, we won. We beat the hardest one, that's good. Now, what's the Dragonite Mega Soon called? Is this Dragonite? I wanna know. It is Dragonite Night! Wait, no, it's Dragon I. Okay, I wish it was just Dragonite. You're on a roll, as. Some sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Luminous will be a place shared by people and Pokemon just like the folks at Toys R Us go once. Keep it up. I think I can get started before sundown. Maybe. I'm in the mall. How do I get up there? I didn't get enough done in time. I think I see now. Well, I do need a promotion ticket, so I need to do that. Don't know how many more points I need to get a promotion ticket. I have anything dragon moves. That's a lot of trainers I gotta beat. Be a better ticket. I can do that one. Don't be flying type. Dang, it was a flying type. Oh, dang it. Why I switched in that? How can you see me in the woods? Excuse me. Got that challenge done. You're telling me there's no one on this roof. Once again, mine's way huger than you. Why is mine so big compared to everyone else's? Kill it. I'm hoping the last Pokemon's weak to fighting. Switching to Barbarina. That's got me a lot of points. I only need 2 more battles now. And what do I have to win? Just one more. Kill Sandy Claus. My challenger's ticket. Goes to a Pokemon Center here so I can heal up before I do the last bite. That was hard. That wasn't really hard. That took easier. That was easier to get than the other ones because they gave me a lot of 10,000s that were easy. It's this one. This is really more obstacle course than the other ones. Before I do that, I'm getting this one. Two screws for me? Oh, I want that, I want that, I want that. Ah, damn it. Last pins here. Hold on, you don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's Charlene Mega Power or whatever. It's ready to blow, so no one gets by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Az, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers are strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on, then follow me. What's now the rest of things are getting involved somehow. For goodness sake, which imbeciles let two citizens waltz in here when I simply said to block off the area? Mr. Phillip, hi, what are you doing here? Well, we received word of home behaving irreverently. We cannot allow any Lumia residents to be harmed, so we can evaluate the situation. I thought that if it needed be, I could take care of the situation personally. You're in spot on. The Aaron Proman where you were warned about is at risk of rogue manipulation, and we here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumia safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here in direct order from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside and let for you, I'm sure you understand. Then what you're supposed to do? It's simple. If as he's my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Okay, we're facing him, and he probably has another teammate. Oh, good. I thought I had the other one in there. Sorry, sausage. Okay, we're sending out yxza next. Because it should easy just metal claw take out. Oh yeah, I forgot he has sizzle. Mega Evolve. Mega Evolve proves our bond. Let's show us you the true beauty of Skarmory. Alright, Slashers never fails. Your strength is truly lies out the full power of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honored your skills. Time for us to withdraw. You lot. We leave things to Team MZ. Those guys need to get better haircuts. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly suppress him. Yet now I found that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philip. You're older than Kribu and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood, I was always formidable in physical strength and my talents balanced such I was able to keep local ruffians under control and under my command. But I still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but I did not put my food on the table. It was only thanks to Lassinger's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Caputo. He nearly with Lassinger convinced the man to give me seed money for the ventures. Mr. Caputo started all sorts of business, security services, Pokemon current service, and even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought we needed to teach a lesson. Yet a young Capu, partner of Envy, gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead of us until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in any area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Is that a Waterstone, right? Use it on your partner to really help you protect Lumios. Now please make sure you handle the things here. If this city goes down, the rest of it will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Philip gave me, my Star Me versus Star Me, I think I should do it. Well, it was a gift. Right, okay. I'll evolve my partner, then we'll go calm the rogue Mega Starmie. Did I just jump down there? Or no? Other way. Going in here in style. Crap, I had the wrong one out. So, before Starmie Rogue Man evolves, and I want to hear your team. My team's pretty much here. Oh, wait, never mind. Make sure you and Sergeant Sasha are safe, okay? He's not battling this thing. This is Dynamo's time to shine. Patrick Starr. What's happening? What's happening? Which one's which? Let's heal up. Electros. No! What was that? Wasn't expecting that. Let's heal up Electros again. He's really the only thing that I got. Oh! That was new. Oh, Mega Evolve, Mega Evolve. Oh, we're almost there! There we go. But not many mainly use Mega Evolution. User finally did. Dynamo finally did something with Mega Evolution. I haven't got to use it much because I've been using the others. Starmie. Good work, guys. That's another rogue Pokemon seriously calmed. These battles really take it out on you, huh? I know we got help with these poor Pokemon and stop them suffering, but geez, they don't let up with super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. I do think Lumia's restaurant might be starting all this as a plot to bring in customers. No, that couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Mega Pokemon that Vinny for. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? That's what Tanya. I'm guessing she wants us back at the hotel to debrief. Oh! Good thing I just powered one of those. I don't want that one again. You managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from rogue Mega Evolving. As usual, slowly thanks to your efforts, in fact, we really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey Z, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Negative Evolution user, but how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That's up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it requires the greatest Mega Evolution user to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that all you continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a trainer that Floette thinks she can rely on. Well, that must be asked. Says who? Oh, what? Who's Grimacin? I thought we were facing Toner. This promotion announced from trainer as B. Your opponent next one will be decided. You're facing Grimsham. Trainer who will win opponent rank A. So it's finally time. Who's Grimsham? You're closer and in on rank A now. You're at the very top of the ZRL. Just one question. Who the heck is Grimsham? Does anyone know? All that they just made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks perhaps not to show their face in their profile picture photo. They want to keep their daily lives and ZRL activity separated. So people register and nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them if you have a promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things get worse with time no way. We just gotta stick back and wait. Yes, Vinny. I have a feeling he wouldn't just offer some personal info like that. Maybe Emma could find him. Let's head to Lookerbrew as and try to find out more about Grimsam. Is he the bad guy? Look, like the competition to see who hits rank 8 first has begun. Who joins the team under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution, another role I should have fulfilled and yet to fail to. Is he coughing? I thought we were gonna face Tanya. Because, like, she's the person that, person we haven't faced as much as we thought, and, she's technically your rival. That character. I thought we'd face her last. But who's Grimsham? Or Grisham? Grisham? How do you say your name? Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what do you want today? If this is about your case, I narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Luminous in the last few years. Thanks to management, another mystery person will be here today. Another mystery person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find out his opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, I know the name. He's one of the top-ranked trainers in the area, or so I have heard. I can give you the information you need, but there's no knowledge could be endangered. Do you still want to know? Of course, we still do. I figure you'd say, okay, I know what to do. You beat me in battle, I'll tell you what you know, come on outside. Okay. I'll beat you in a battle. I'm just trying to figure out who Gris Haim is. Is it Jack Haim's long-lost brother? I don't know what she'll send down against me. So let's just, if we're gonna face her, we're gonna hard hit it. You should know Emma really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for zero, but she'd be in the top rank for sure. Are you ready for a battle? Yep. Is she gonna do the Mega Lucario like on the box art? Or is she gonna use Mega Man first? I'll be using a Pokemon that will be given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone let's... Oh, she's using Mega Malamar! That's surprising. And also weird because they're the kind of person that hypnotize people. Why would you want that as your partner? She started out saying, okay. I am way higher level. Okay, what's next? Oh no. I've never faced her before. What's the next? She know a new user mile mark. Okay, the last is Malamar. Who do I use against Malamar? I think just use him. Now, Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have my backs in spirit. Wait, is Looker dead? I should use this at first. Good thing these old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you need to know? What do you know about Team Flare? They're a group that caused all the trouble for college 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a name named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he reappears calling himself as Anna. He's been spotted around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them and not to find for a climate just for me. But everyone, I've uncovered stories that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be gently trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we just got worried about here, but rather the new. So, about 5 years ago, I had my ties to someone who was involved in Team Player. That's how I heard what I was about to tell you. When Team Player collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their idols. Grimace was one of the trainers that Team Player taught, though it's not clear if Grimace is even a real name or not. And now, if Grimace is taking part of the ZRL, but why? Doing that. There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You two, what? I bet Mabel, the home research, could tell you something more about Grimace. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she knows and wants to share. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the home research lab and see what Mabel says it as. Is this supposed to be raining? Like this is anything in the game just trying to make it seem dark? That rat, that vile little rat. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy, but that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting like a director of this place. Are you making progress on your research facts? Grimace, who could that be? Someone in Team Player? Team Player, seems you already know more about Grimace than I would thought. Fun, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they merge the curious, but there was still people today who recently badly if they even hear the word Team Flare, So I don't really walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I asked either. When everyone fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I always stuck here, right? My role in Team Slayer also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, but so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for a sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grimace, huh? He was part of the younger generation Team Player. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ash. He was pretty strong when he came to Pokemon, not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. Honestly, I don't know what he might be thinking now joining the Zero, but if you're really got to know, he might want to try the cafe over. The coffee truck? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Jeez, kid, I don't take all the mysteries and fun out of it. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky fiction about I'll be there to help you when the time comes, don't forget it. The coffee... The, is the coffee guy the villain in the story? How in the world do we have so many villains? If the coffee guy is the villain, that's one of the most stupidest things I've ever heard of making. Like, that might have been soon about me joking about how Zach was the true bad guy for trying to get rid of taxis. This might be the most... If he's the coffee guy, one of the coffee guys or girls, that'd be one of the most stupidest stories ever. And if he's the bad guy also. The only good thing we've got to offer is our local here for a nasty drink. If you'd like to order something, please speak up to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grimace. Promotion match. Well, isn't that this interesting? It looks like we've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Sino Plaza framed no truck as he just a front. The truth is, I'm the former trainer in Lincoln, the boss of Team Player Nova. Yes, you found me at your service. How is the coffee guy the evil guy? I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the zero rail, which is why I can't let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however, Josh, I was playing the whole thing. Grimace, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Gristle, one of my main comrades and team players. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we got the chance. Grimace, please do calm yourself. No one is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start commission. Fine, I set you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. Close up shop and then head over. The evil guys are the god fake guys. I guess they look like Team Flare, but and they technically were part of Team Flare. That might have been stupider than all of the people that I basically said so far. Like if the coffee guys are the evil guys, they're not evil yet, but they seem evil. They seem like the evil guys, but we're ranked A and we're so close that it might be the coffee guys. What's this? Look at you waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want you to be at such a spot. This is Lysander's Cafe. Uh-huh. At a cafe? It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so close to city with such a disruptive group. And since no one wants it, I've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more likely for Team Flare Novacy. Do you want to know about Team Flare? Of course. I already know much. What could an outsider like you want to know what Team Flare really was? Grisa, Grimace, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all of the goals we hope to achieve from Team Flare. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like you. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, said though it is that so hurts in response like Grimace here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grimace once she's set on the course of action. Though it would mean revealing our battle tactics to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, won't you grant? Sure. I'm still weirded out if the coffee guys are truly evil. Oh crap! They didn't heal my team. Okay, right. Team player mostly uses fire types, so I'm starting out with him. Fight me. I will, and I will win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to play in the zero realm. Yeah, fire type specialists as always. Team player always. Good. No more glass. This is bad. This is getting bad. I guess we send in him. She's tough. What's next? What's next? Metagross. Crunch. Who's the last Pokemon? Be something weak to something I have. Oh crap, this is Mega Power, isn't it? I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Power. Everything's weak. I think I send in him first. Just lower its stats. Kill it! That was close. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. This was very well fought. I expect nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose. Uh, I said it's time for a low coffee break. Only one Ember Rose and our signature drink. That should have perked you up the Pokemon battle with us as well. Now, that we all feel refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what was hoped to accomplish. Please join us inside. What's his ace then? If she used the Mega Power, what's his? The fire red of Lysander burns passion. This is where what fills this cafe. And here is the place I explained to you why I chose to bound the Zero. Shall we begin with Team Flare? See, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another all achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He'd chosen to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know what the ultimate weapon which nearly burnt the Colors region off the map? That weapon was yxza's creation. You may only see yxza as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but he had never built something so horrible as an ultimate weapon. Then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society outcasts. And now appears yxza is out to save Lumiose on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies, I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpour, and of course, you might not even believe a word that I said. This is why I invited you guys to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. Beyond the store lies the former Lysander's lab. It's a facility used for research in days when Team Flare was productive, but it's down there that we learned yxza's secrets are for ourselves. That where we learned of the tail weapon that yxza created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it was. Lysander's labs was designed to be a labyrinth. Of course, plenty of Wacom have taken over the place since it's abandoned. You might be done if before you ever get to see the truth yourself. Oh, come on, not teleportation pads! I figure enough past have to gone yourself into some trouble. Let's guess you're down to Lysander's lab. So there's something to be an elevator in front of you. See, you'll need to find the elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere there. Here's the key. Alright, this was elaborate. We gotta be closer to it. How many letter keys do we need? Why is Normark so following me? There's the key, there's the key, there's the key. It's gotta be the last one, right? Oh crap, why do we keep getting more dangerous? Please let this be the elevator key. Get me out of there, this place is dangerous. I think 3 is next. All it has just becoming dark as crap here. Some of them being powered up back up and the reason for your persistence. Changes entirely. Possess all the key cards have been from apparent reboot of systems. System reboot. Voice enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device, the fuel, the legends, our shared dreams. Which file? First one. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was really designed to restore life to a Pokemon that has preserved. We found this almost buried in the earth beneath. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operate with little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe yxza should still possess it since he was the one creating the machine. We must find and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life of other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is still to discern energy from into the purest form, then emanate that discerned energy. This emission can take the form of conventional radiation and conduction. Thus life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to revive. What then would occur if we could fuel the device with the energy of legendary Pokemon? Kalos said to have 2 legends, Xerneas, Yveltal. Power grant life and power to steal. These are mysterious abilities that even science have not been able to decide what would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon. As the world grows wealthy, the number of people in Poland will continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it cannot be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or death, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and team player, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Have you heard the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, I also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. What? Lysander's the evil guy? Lygard seems to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memory, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember mostly clearly is yxza. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where the Floette could be found. That led to me abandoning my plans with the tower device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the AZ carriage, and so did I. There was an explosion, remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flair's secret base. Are you still alive? Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living things in the area and from the light raining down, the deathly light of the element weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power, but at the weapon activation, the device in Prism Tower awakens as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Luzmios. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to a rogue illusion. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the internal flower, and the trainer who can draw forth her true power. This is the truth, and I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander's cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak to Grimace and with AZ, then do what you must be done. I out here now. Is there a way to get out here faster? So Lysander had a backup plan. Technically not, but I see it as backup plan. So Lysander is the evil one, but did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget it's all become of us, that the rest of us? Because there will be a time for such things later. And you, as you know the truth about Izzy's sins, and so I make a quest for you. Get Izzy Floet and give her to me. Why would I do that? You must see it by now with Izzy's special Floet. She should be able to keep Prism control. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage. If we were ever to achieve the kind of beauty world Team Flare once dreamed, and if we could be the ones to protect Lumios, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere childs, but born to those chosen to join Team Flare. Yet, two became varnished in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumios. The city is our home too, and love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare exists was to make a better Lumios, to make Kalos better. We worked hard to provide coffee to those who are little else. As we worked there, we also heard the voice of people. We understand the city better than anyone else, and we know people better than anyone else. So if we really want to face me in a battle, you will need more than just challenge. You will need to hand over. I don't even trust them, but they're gonna make me do it. I don't trust them in the slightest, but they're gonna make me do it. I don't know why they're making me do this. I know easy. Well, I don't really know him. I still think he's bad guy, but like handing a old Team Flare a powerful Floet is not the thing I would be doing. But they're gonna make me do it anyways, just like they were gonna make me do chores or something that I didn't do anything with. You returned. You heard from Emma who leads Fall. I imagine you've learned much from the tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, as did you manage to find Grimace? Oh, I found him alright. He's the guy at the cafe. No kidding, I went digging into the room without Grimace with Emma after the chat. It sounds like he's one from where, plus he's part of this group Team Flare, Nova, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumius from customers and cafe. You ever seen something weird going on with Prism Tower? AZ, isn't there any chance you could tell us more about Prism getting the situation? Yes, I've been also thinking it's time to talk is all about. Come we speak on the roof. I don't know what to do. I'm also don't want to hand it over the Floed. As you know the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to the Lysander's lab. Then I shall tell you of a terrible sin I have committed and my regrets. In the world that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floet was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my Floet. I brought Floet back to life. I got back when what I've lost loved most. But my rage had not submitted. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the Almond Weapon. I put an end into the seamless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destructive itself. The light fired from the Almond Weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning all of that rested upon the earth. But Floet must have known the truth. She must have lived that the life I've given her of stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years, during those long years of aimless wandering, man asked me for my help. He said he went away to protect Carlos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Agi is. That is what it is hidden deep in Prism Tower. But Agi, to give in the meaning to eternal life I had burdened with Floette, it was so, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Agi after reuniting with Floette at last. But that day did not come to pass, but there was being because we were living in a time of peace. Not Agi, the towers, amounts of mega power without mega Floette present. This is only kind of part of my part, but I believe I may be related to the almond women being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Agi and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has left to the rampant rogue mega of evolutions of Pokemon suffer and come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain, and Mega Evolution must use Mega Floette and together reach the control panel with Agi. I never could imagine that you and Floette had that kind of history in the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve after all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they currently be evolved any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve, perhaps because she is such a powerful Pokemon, having saved the lives of so many others. Though that is only conjecture. Floette returns to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battles as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you kind of kicked all of those events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed how it would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess and MT is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that Team AZ is trying to right his wrongs and I owe him as much as anyone else do, but I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of us. But counter matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all of this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave it to TMZ. As it's up to us to keep the tower from going berserk, and that means you have to be Grimace. I'll win for sure. I knew I count on you. Not we'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grimace and Team Player Nevada. All that matters is time to challenge Grimace and promote match. We'll see if Triumph Light makes the game better. Makes it a little bit better. I will forgive. Grateful for meeting all you, my dear Team MZ. They can hear my team? Oh, my team's healed. Good. This video is almost 2 hours long, but beat him up. He's Team Flare, right? He would be using a fire types. Did you arrive at the answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the Xenia World? Fighting for AZ. Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower of his. So all you is hope to achieve in helping Z tidy away the mess he made for everyone. Grimace, please, that's too far. But it's true that you as don't have any ties to the city. What reason do you want to protect? I come to love the city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But still pales before your own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the strongest and use the AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. I will restore the honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied. I will make our dreams into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Mega Charizard, I think. Maybe. That guy's just suspicious with the Malamore outside. Team Flare phone? Team Flare phone? Why can't you put the Team Flare logo on the phone? Resolve in nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the brains I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose? I will protect Lumiose. May the flames of T-Flare rage strong and true, and burn of all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. So he's gonna use Charizard. I know that. Great. That's a bad switch. That's a bad switch. Let me 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 switch. Oh crap, he's strong. Come on. This is a 6v6 battle. I'm already down one. What do I use next? What is he gonna send out? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. What's next? Power. Switch. 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 I like Earth Power. Extra Joe. Good switch. This is a close fight. Please be a Metagross. Thanks, Elements. I don't have anything for this. This thing. Everything's low and almost dead. Last Pokemon. Mega Evolve, Mega Evolve. My waste youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn them all down, Charizard. Mega Evolve myself, Mega Evolve myself. Is it gonna be X or Y? X or Y? X or Y? X or Y? It's X, it's X. Mega Evolve myself. I need all the power right now I can get. Oh crap. I lost. That was tough, but also I wasn't ready for the Pangoro at the start. Let's just go through this cutscene again. I was expecting him to use all fire types. What's next? What's next? On. Next I'm fully HP. My waste youth, but nothing bash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn it all down. I'm gonna let them take the first protect. Good! There we go, we won this time. You should only direct your opponent with skill, there is no dying. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grimace. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Player, leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Player and the dreams that Lobster hoped to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Alexander might have gone stained, but there was truly rightness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us, if I threw them aside now, I don't know why I'd be here. It seems you are now Lumia's strongest Mega Evolution as. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. If you have need us, we'll come to your aid. After all, none of us exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let me provide you a team. And of course, by now, at any time, I'll make you one of those ember roasts you like. I don't really have one I really care about. I'm really coffee. I may be defeated. I may have found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I'll build a life that shows these aren't what defines me. Grimace. It seems self-serving desire creeps in and overshadows the ideals of he holds deal with, though of course I'm to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of its cells it needs a full shrink. When it comes you'll be able to protect the city, or rather not the city itself, but everyone living being in Lumios. So who's the bad guy here? Or they can't with so many bad guys in this does seem evil in the story, there's gotta be eventually one that is actually firing it off. Guess what? I made it to rank 8 too. Well, you both reached rank 8 at the same day? It must have helped you two a lot and you have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two rank 8 trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. So that means it's nearly time for Floet to help us resolve the whole situation. I wonder who Floet will choose. Floet, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floet. It looks like she's in pain. The tower is affecting you. You okay, Floet? Looks like she's be okay, but I'm sure Floet's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'd be able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up with worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun, shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. He's coughing a lot. Wait, this battlestorm's been going on while I was still battling things? $50,000. I kind of forgot that the thing was still going on. It said near dawn that night. What's happening that night? Boom. Oh crap, we're all dying, aren't we? Guys, you're alright? I'm going to find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. The first sign that we're not. We actually get in a hotel room. Good. Good, everyone's okay. What was even an earthquake? No, it's something to do with some time. It looks like the things are taking a turn of the worst. Canary's screaming about it. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevators always slow? Normally, I'd say the slowest part is the janky charm. Here we go. Greetings, all four of us in this poor elevator will be a squeeze. What's happening? We're gonna get a cutscene? No. Oh crap, now I can shiny hunt! AC Fluet, you are okay? We'll find, but thank you for your concern. What that's shaking, AZ. Recall how Fluet seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Aggie in some way, so she came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. It looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before Agony goes rogue as well. The accident Megapower I spoke before, which the tower has been emptying. It's likely to cause an explosion of rogue Mega Evolution across the city. Don't worry, Z. Team MZ is going to take care of it. Hey, Benny, what about this tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you to come right away. I understand. We're heading out there. Alright, Team Z, let's group in the central plaza. Once Floa has been evolved, she'll take on the power of the tower. The power, and then the tower can transform. It was always intended to be Active Floet. You must help the tower attain its true form. If we are to stop it from destroying, I wonder only slow you down if we to go. So I'll remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you should cook us something good to celebrate when we get back. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different puzzles. Floet, good luck. I'm counting on you. We're not going there yet. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, as I'm so grateful that our paths have crossed. The last cell! It jumps into my bag again. Okay, that's it for the video. I might be back in a couple days. It depends on how long the shiny hunt takes. No. How about we don't do that? Okay, that's it for the video. I might get shiny by the time. We'll see you next time.